AI Adventures Audiobooks presents Sylfana Greenvale, Episode 3. She reaches the village first and stands at the entrance, waiting for you.
You're running like the wind. That's amazing,
I say, truly surprised. She grins.
I never knew I could move so fast.
She gestures at the village.
Shall we go in?
It would be a shame to have run that last stretch for nothing. So yes, let's go inside and try to find a place to spend the night. We can investigate tomorrow,
I say with a smile. She nods, her face glowing with excitement.
Yes, that sounds like a great plan.
The village is small. Only a dozen houses or so are gathered around the town square. A large and ancient pine tree marks the center of the village. It is quiet. There is no one out. You notice a small sign hanging in front of a small building, reading, Inn.
Let's try the inn and hope the 7 gold coin we found are going to be enough for the night,
I say to her. She smiles.
Okay.
She follows you inside. Inside stands an old man behind a counter. It is the innkeeper. I smile at him and say,
"Hello, sir."
The man nods at you.
Good evening to you too, travelers.
He has a thick accent and his eyes are tired, as if he hasn't got enough sleep for days.
We are weary and would like to rest here for the night. Is this possible? And if so, how much will it cost us, please?
I say to the innkeeper. The innkeeper looks at you and nods.
Yes, of course.
Great. I reply to him and look at Sylfana with a smile, relieved. She smiles back at you. She reaches for a pouch, taking the 7 gold coins and counting them.
How much do we need to pay?
Sylfana asks the innkeeper how much we need to pay for the night. I wait his reply anxiously, hoping those 7 gold coins we found will be enough to cover our night. The innkeeper chuckles.
Well, travelers, this place is rather cheap compared to the hotels in big cities.
Will a gold coin for each of us be enough? That would be 2 gold coins for the both of us.
I ask the innkeeper, eager to get this over with. The innkeeper nods.
That will be more than enough.
I smile at Sylfana, relieved.
Give him the 2 gold coins and let him lead us to our room,
I say to her. She takes the 2 gold coins and hands them to the innkeeper. The innkeeper leads us down a wooden hall with a few doors bearing numbers. He points at the door with the number 4 and hands us the corresponding key.
That's your room,
he says.
I'll be at the counter should you need anything. Otherwise, good night.
He looks at Sylfana and bows slightly before leaving. She smiles.
Thank you so much, sir.
She turns to you and nods.
Now that we are done with business, let's go to our room and finally rest, okay?
Yes, but there's one problem. We only got 1 room,
I say to her, looking troubled. She looks at you, surprised and a little worried.
So, what do we do now?
Let's check the room. Maybe there's more than 1 bed.
She nods and unlocks the door with the key the innkeeper gave us, then walks in.
So, how is the bedroom?
I ask her after she opened the door.
Oh, this is not ideal. We'll have to figure something out.
I enter the bedroom and discover a medium-sized bed inside, as well as a small sofa. I throw my bag on the sofa and turn towards her. "I'm sleeping here tonight," I say, nodding my head in direction of the sofa. "You take the bed," I say. She nods.
All right, but don't you think it would be better if we shared the bed?
I look at her with surprise. I don't know. I look away, embarrassed. She smiles.
It's okay, I won't bite.
She says with a playful look in her eyes, "Are you sure about this? Really, I could sleep on the sofa." I look at her, a bit uneasy. She looks at you with a gentle smile.
Yes, I'm sure.
I look into her green eyes and yield. "All right then, we will share the bed for the night." She nods and smiles.
Great!
"By the way, did you keep track of our gold coins? How many have we left now?" I ask her. She counts the gold coins in her pouch, then nods.
Yes, I have them.
"How many do we have, Sylfana?" She smiles.
7 gold coins!
"Wait, we found 7 gold coins in the house, but we just gave 2 gold coins to the innkeeper to pay for this room. I think we should only have 5 left, don't you?" I look at her with an eyebrow raised.
Oh wow, it looks like I was wrong. We actually have 5 gold coins left. I'm so glad you caught that.
I smile broadly at her enthusiasm and humbleness. "I've got your back, Sylph," I say proudly and wink at her. She blushes slightly.
I am so happy to have you by my side.
She smiles at you, then turns towards the bed.
Now let's get some rest before we have to wake up again.
"I'm glad to have you by my side too, Sylph. All right, let's rest for the day. Tomorrow we will gather information in the village. This is only our 2nd night in this world. We already have reached civilization. We're moving forward." She smiles. She sits down on the bed, pulling the covers and making herself comfortable before laying down. I remove my armor and boots and get in the bed, keeping myself at a respectful distance from Sylfana. I turn towards her and say, "Thank you for helping me cross the river yesterday. And thank you for jumping to my rescue when I was attacked by the zombie under the chapel. I don't take you for granted."
Thank you so much. It's an honor to fight by your side and have your trust. I'm looking forward to our adventures ahead. Good night.
I smile and turn on my side, knowing that Sylfana has my back as much as I have hers. "Good night, Sylph." I close my eyes. She closes her eyes as well, ready to drift off to sleep. We both sleep soundly and are awakened by the ringing of bells nearby in the early hours of the morning. She sits up in the bed, looking around.
What's going on?
She looks at you with tired eyes, clearly not yet fully awake. "Take it easy, Sylph. This is just bells ringing somewhere in the village, probably from the steeple of an old chapel. It is still early. You can go back to sleep if you want to," I say to her soothingly. She nods and lies back down.
Yes, you're right.
I close my eyes and we both get an extra couple of hours of sleep. Sunlight now enters the bedroom.